Okay, thank you. Myself, Dr. Asif. I'm the in charge of respiratory critical care and in Apollo Multi-Speciality Hospital. And today my topic is aerosol therapy in critical care units. And all of you who are working in the critical care department, be it a doctor, nurse, and technician, everybody should know this aerosol therapy because it is day in and day out we do practice. But proper nebulization is very important. So aerosol therapy in critical care unit, you have to know why we are doing and how we will do and when we will do. Okay. So everybody awake? Okay. So why we are doing is this? Because either for treatment of respiratory disease or treatment of systemic disease. Because aerosol therapy is not only the bronchodilator, we also use the antibiotic through nebulization. There are multiple antibiotic which recommended by the FDA, approved by the FDA to giving through nebulization. What is the advantage if we are giving the antibiotic through nebulization? It reduces the systemic side effect, it increases the concentration on the lung. When the disease organ is lungs, it is mandatory to give maximum drug dose in the lungs to fight with the bacterial infection. And treatment of the respiratory disease like bronchospasm or your COPD patient, asthma patient, for the bronchospasm, you do give the bronchodilator. The advantage here, when you are giving through the nebulization, the drug delivery is smooth, it faster rapid action, and it bypass the first metabolism by the liver. When you are giving drug orally, it's go through the intestine, then absorb from the intestine and the liver. There is a metabolism. So the concentration which you are giving through oral, it's need very higher concentration, and they excreted through the kidney, so they have some side effect, systemic side effect. But when you are giving the high concentration drug in lungs, so their faster mechanism of action, high concentration is there, and also little systemic effect. Okay. So what are the antibiotic we can use? The antibiotic like your amikacin, tobramycin, gentamicin is approved for nebulization. Also, we commonly use the colistin and also ipratropium bromide, formoterol. These are the bronchodilator, and mucolytic agent like your acetylcysteine, and also mesna, that is we use brand name is forget Mr. And there are other drugs recommended like your heparin, like your insulin, and also for the ionic solution like hypertonic saline, but it is less recommended hypertonic saline, but we use for induced sputum hypertonic saline. Okay. Next, the aerosol system. What basically does your nebulizer machine? The system, they make the suspension of the liquid or solid to make it gaseous form. Okay, so you are using like Duolin or Livolin in the liquid form in the nebulizer machine, and they make the liquid to gaseous form, and depending upon the particle size, it transferred to the different area of the lungs. We will discuss in detail. So this is the airway. We know that airway, this is a non